welcome, guys. I hope you're having a great day so far. So I was feeling a vibe coming off of the elemental deck today, and it's something big. It's like some sort of big change, some sort of big event coming. It's funny though, because I don't feel it like directly connected to like your guys's energy. So I'm not sure that this is something that's going to actually happen to you. I feel like it's sort of like around you, something that someone is going to be going through, but they are connected to you. And so that's why you guys are going to be getting the message in some way, shape, or form. It's like, I don't know if you're going to be hearing about it or this person's going to reach out to you for help when this happens. But it's like some sort of a big change is coming, and you're sort of indirectly connected to it. But I'm curious as to what it is, because it feels pretty big from the cards. So we do have marine life, which represents richness. Mountain is clarity, and the storms are cleansing. This is going to give somebody like a new perspective. Whatever this is going to give somebody some sort of a new perspective here. So air is emotion. So definitely change. Things are up in the air. Cave is protection. Someone's going to be going through a time of loss. Someone's going to be going through a time of loss, and it's a big one. It's like this storms, this cleansing, whatever it is, this big loss that's going to be coming to somebody's life, and it is somebody around you guys. It's funny because I don't feel it like this is going to actually happen to you, but you are connected to the person that this is going to be happening to. I almost feel like it has to do with a home situation is kind of the vibe that I'm getting. And this is like somebody who has been experiencing a time of richness, or maybe had a time of richness when they were connected to you, if it was in that way. But I feel like there's going to be a big loss, a loss of that richness. Something is going to happen, and it's sort of like taking them from this time of richness to like this time of like the cave, of like being alone, of needing to heal, this huge time of loss. I want to know what's going on. What is going on with this tarot? What are the vibes that I'm getting here? Huh. So we do have like that sort of white knight feeling. You know what? Someone was greedy. Somebody was greedy, and that's how they got this richness. I usually get a really positive vibe off of that richness card. In this case, I don't. It is connected to this Four of Pentacles. Somebody did something extremely greedy. It was very selfish. It's connected to this Five of Swords. It's like they held all this richness for themselves. They're about to lose it, though. And something big that's going to happen. I want to know more about what's going on. And how does the collective fit into all of it? Now, there's a chapter coming to an end here with that Death card. And the Five of Wands, conflict. Conflict, fighting. That King of Swords, and healing. A time of healing. Or a time where somebody needs to heal. This might be because of secrets coming to light. This might be because of something that they did, something in their behavior that brings this about. That King of Swords, the distinct vibe that I get off of him for this read is he is representing somebody who does keep secrets. He's representing someone who is emotionally cold, who doesn't really care about other people's feelings. He is this Five of Swords. He is this selfishness. He is this greed. He is somebody who kept for themselves, who maybe fought for more than their fair share to hold back from somebody else. And it was out of greed. It was out of being pissed off. I want to know more about this. What is going on? See, they're going to be coming to you for help. I do have that distinct impression. This is like somebody from your past who's going to be coming back, asking for some help. Because I feel like whatever the situation was that happened in the past, it's like they fucked you out of something, or they fucked whoever their other partner was, or whoever it is from their past, out of, and it is some sort of finance or abundance. Like they were selfish. They fought to keep all of it for themselves. Something big is going to happen. They're going to friggin' lose it. But the person who got screwed out of all of this, whether this is you or somebody that you know, it's like they had to rebuild for themselves. They were in a rough spot. They had to sort of rebuild from the ground up. And that is what they did. That person, that other side of the coin from this King of Swords, they built up this Nine of Pentacles. They built up their own abundance. And it might not be like rich, but they're building themselves back up. They have sort of like a stable life that they're building, they're working on, they're healing, they're moving forward. And this one's going to try and come back to sort of get some help. Like they want a handout. They want a handout when all of this shit goes down. I want to know more about this. What is going on in this situation? What is going on? That Nine of Wands. It's usually a journey over time. Someone being really worn out, fighting lots of battles, like exhausted. This is how they're going to show up too. They're going to show up like they're super hard done by. As absolutely unbelievable from what I can see from the cards, because this person actively went out of their way to screw somebody else, and then when their life goes to shit, they're gonna come back acting like they're a victim. They're gonna come back acting like, oh my god, this happened to me, why did this happen to me, won't you help me? Oh, I have that Knight of Cups. Okay, I'm gonna tell you the impression I get off the Knight of Cups. This Knight of Cups, this is like the person who they hooped. This is the person who they screwed over, and who they took the richness from. And when they come kind of groveling back in this rough situation, this is going to be for this person. And I'm going to tell you guys, they're going to kind of be like, haha. They are going to come, because it's like karma. It's like this person was a dick and they kind of earned something happening to themselves. And that doesn't make this other person a bad person. I gotta say, I would probably feel exactly the same way. I would probably take a little bit of cheer out of that, even though I know it's bad karma and I shouldn't feel that way. I feel like a lot of you would agree with that too. As sort of like, you made your bed, now you lie in it. What do you want me to do? You took everything, you fought, you took everything for yourself to screw me over. I'm working hard to rebuild my life, and now that yours went to shit because of whatever you did, now you're coming back and I'm supposed to help you again? That's how I would be feeling. That's how I would be feeling. I do feel like that is the reception this person is going to meet with this Nine of Cups. And somebody's going to feel like it's justice. Like it's justice that got done. It's karma. It's balance. Everything's coming back into balance. And it's like this Queen of Wands energy is going to belong to this Nine of Pentacles. This is somebody who is attracting good things in their life because they're a hard worker, they're ambitious, they're having to rebuild. They were put in a situation where they didn't really have a fucking choice because of somebody else's selfish behavior. But they dug deep and they did the work to start rebuilding, to start growing their life again. They're attracting good things. They're starting to find a level of stability. They have more options. They have more options. Their life is looking like they have more options. Whereas this other person, like I said, like they fought for this richness. They were very dishonest about how they did it. They didn't care that it screwed somebody over. Maybe that was actually the point, was just to screw somebody else over. And then it all fucking goes to shit and they lose it. And they absolutely lose it. And then they come back looking for a handout, looking for help, looking for an option. The Two of Pentacles, like everything's coming back into balance. It's all coming back into balance. And they're heartbroken. That person winds up heartbroken. It's more for themselves though. That's what it is. It's more for themselves, though. I don't know if they're coming back looking for a partnership as well, if they're like, hey, we should get back together, or if it's just looking for a handout. But it has to do with looking for help, looking for some sort of, maybe a place to crash, or maybe financial help in this situation as well. Ace of Swords. And the Eight of Pentacles. So these cards belong to the other party. It's like, because this other one, this one who's losing their richness, this one who's having to grieve a loss, who's having, well, like I said, a huge loss, a huge cataclysmic change in their life. I don't feel like they're necessarily learning their lesson. I don't necessarily feel like it's karma to them, or like they understand it's karma. The other party who they fucked over is definitely seeing that it's karma. They're seeing that their hard work pays off, that the choice that they made, the path that they've now taken, is definitely paying off for them, because they're finding this level of stability. Whereas this other person, like I said, they were selfish. They were selfish, and I don't know exactly how they lived their life. I don't feel like they were extremely careful with this richness, this abundance that they, well, I'm going to say that they stole from the other person, because it's something that they should have shared and they did not. They fought hard to keep it for themselves. And like they pissed it away. They put themselves in a bad spot where this storm happened, where they wound up in this cave way of being, where they're grieving a loss, where they have, well, really nothing left. And it's like I don't think they learned anything from that, but the other person is definitely seeing that their way of moving forward, their way of hard work is paying off, being true and being honest. And I gotta say it, I do feel like they're gonna take some satisfaction in knowing that there's a balance here, that there's some sort of justice or some sort of karma. This person is sort of reaping the benefits for their shit behavior, because I do feel that in the cards. Alright, guys, I hope that you enjoyed that read. Do feel free to comment. I love hearing from you guys, and I hope you have an absolutely great rest of your day. Take care, everyone.